Picture this. It's 1965. The Beatles are dominating the radio. America is deep in the space race. And inside Chevrolet's design studios in Detroit, engineers are quietly creating what would become one of the most iconic muscle cars in American history: the Chevrolet Impala SS. To most people, it's simply a beautiful classic car with chrome trim and a roaring V8. But the truth is far stranger. Behind its elegant body lines and thunderous engines lies a collection of secrets, strange experiments, and hidden stories that even die-hard Chevy fans rarely know. From rebel engineers who secretly saved the car, to musicians hired to tune its exhaust, and even NASA quietly studying its aerodynamics. Today, we're exploring 10 shocking facts about the 1965 Chevrolet Impala SS. And make sure you stay until the end, because the final fact reveals how one mistake on the assembly line created the most valuable Impala SS ever built. Fact 1. The Impala SS was almost canceled. Believe it or not, the Impala SS nearly disappeared before the 1965 model even launched. After the 1964 model year, some General Motors executives believed the Super Sport package was too expensive and too niche to justify continuing. Plans were quietly drawn up to eliminate the SS program entirely. But inside Chevrolet's engineering department, a small group of young designers refused to let the car die. After hours, without authorization, they continued building prototype SS designs. When Division Chief Seaman Bunky Knudsen eventually discovered the project, instead of shutting it down, he presented the unauthorized prototypes to the board. The sales projections shocked everyone. The SS package could generate millions in additional revenue. The cancellation was immediately reversed. The strange part? Those engineers who saved the program were never officially credited. Yet every 1965 Impala SS exists because of their quiet rebellion. Fact 2. The 409 engine had a hidden weakness. One of the most famous engines offered in the Impala SS was the legendary 409 cubic inch V8. Immortalized by the Beach Boys song 409, it became one of the most recognizable performance engines of the 1960s. But internally, Chevrolet engineers knew something troubling. Some early 409 engines developed microscopic fractures in their connecting rods during high RPM stress. Instead of issuing a public recall, Chevrolet quietly instructed dealerships to replace failing engines without explanation. Most drivers never pushed their cars hard enough to encounter the problem. Today, collectors still debate which engine batches were affected. Ironically, some enthusiasts now search for those rare early engines because of their mysterious history. Fact 3. Musicians tuned the exhaust sound. Most car companies use engineers to tune exhaust systems. Chevrolet did something completely different. They hired musicians. During development of the 1965 Impala SS, Chevrolet wanted the car to have a distinctive sound that stood apart from Ford and Chrysler. So they invited professional musicians to listen to prototype exhaust systems. Among them was jazz drummer Tony Williams, famous for performing with Miles Davis. Instead of talking about horsepower, Williams described the sound in musical terms. Engineers then adjusted pipe lengths and muffler designs to match those sound frequencies. The final result was an exhaust note with a deep, rhythmic tone that many enthusiasts still recognize instantly. It may have been the first time in automotive history that a car's sound was literally tuned like a musical instrument. Fact 4. A secretary designed the famous SS logo. The iconic SS badge, found on Chevrolet performance cars, has a surprisingly humble origin. It wasn't designed by a famous automotive stylist. According to company stories from the time, the original concept came from a young office secretary who enjoyed sketching during her lunch breaks. After hearing designers discussing the new Super Sport logo, she created a simple design with 2 bold S letters. The design was clean, aggressive, and instantly recognizable. Yet the woman who originally sketched the idea was never officially credited.
Fact 5. Police secretly preferred civilian SS models. During the mid-1960s, police departments across the United States were experimenting with high-speed pursuit vehicles. Surprisingly, some officers discovered that the civilian Impala SS handled better than official police models. Police packages often included heavy reinforcements that made the car stable but slow to maneuver. The lighter SS version had better balance and cornering ability. In some departments, officers quietly purchased civilian SS cars and converted them into unmarked pursuit vehicles. Technically, it wasn't standard policy, but many officers believed the cars were safer during high-speed chases. Fact 6. Marina blue paint had a secret ingredient. One of the most striking colors offered on the 1965 Impala SS was marina blue. The paint appeared to glow under sunlight and shift slightly in tone depending on lighting conditions. According to some stories from Chevrolet's paint development program, early versions experimented with extremely fine reflective additives to create this effect. The result was a deep metallic finish that stood out dramatically compared to other cars on the road. Today, marina blue remains one of the most desirable colors among collectors, restoring 1965 Impala SS models. Fact 7. NASA studied its aerodynamics. In the 1960s, NASA was experimenting with new aerodynamic shapes for spacecraft and high-speed vehicles. While wind tunnels were commonly used, engineers sometimes studied real vehicles to understand airflow patterns. Some researchers noted that the Impala's fastback roofline and sloping rear deck produced surprisingly stable airflow at highway speeds. The car's shape demonstrated aerodynamic principles that engineers were studying at the time. Fact 8. The cigarette lighter was extremely powerful. In 1965, cigarette lighters were standard equipment in most cars. But the one used in the Impala SS was unusually powerful. Its heating element could reach temperatures far higher than modern automotive lighters. At the time, manufacturers assumed drivers would use the device for more than lighting cigarettes. Fact 9. Wednesday cars were special. Inside the Janesville Chevrolet assembly plant, workers had an unofficial tradition. Many employees believed Wednesday production shifts produced the highest quality vehicles. Some experienced inspectors paid extra attention to performance models built that day. Whether coincidence or not, many enthusiasts claim Wednesday-built Impala SS cars often showed slightly better engine tuning and assembly quality. It became a small piece of factory folklore that collectors still talk about today. Fact 10. The most valuable Impala was built by mistake. The most valuable 1965 Impala SS ever sold was actually a manufacturing mistake. During the first days of production, assembly workers accidentally combined parts from several different build sheets. The car ended up with a mix of interior trim, drivetrain components, and color combinations that never officially existed. Quality control originally considered destroying the car. Instead, it was quietly stored and later sold. Because the configuration is completely unique and documented by factory records, collectors consider it one of the rarest Impalas ever built. Today, Its value is estimated at well over $1 million. The 1965 Chevrolet Impala SS wasn't just another muscle car. It was a machine surrounded by strange stories, unexpected innovations, and hidden pieces of automotive history. From secret engineering rebellions, to musicians shaping its sound, to factory mistakes becoming million-dollar collector cars. It's proof that sometimes the most fascinating stories in automotive history are hiding where few people think to look, under the hood. If you enjoyed this video or want to see more like this, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. Thanks.